So can this asset 10x? Again, no debt, hundreds of millions of dollars on its balance sheet. Can Energy Fuels 10x from here? We've been covering these assets for a long time. I've been bullish on these assets for a very long time. We started covering uranium back in 2020 when Energy Fuels was $1.70, and we were covering uranium back here when Energy Fuels tanked to $3.40. So from those points, a 10x looks very feasible. Now it's pumped. The market's starting to get a little bullish on these assets. So let's see if there's more upside for this asset. Let's see if you can get to a $20 billion market cap. Well, to start, what is Energy Fuels? They are America's leading producer of uranium, rare earths, and critical minerals. In Trump's economy, that's a huge deal. Donald Trump is doing everything he possibly can to boost American industries, rely way less on foreign imports. So he's subsidizing, supporting domestic players. Energy Fuels is the most strategically positioned company to take advantage of that. They're big on rare earths in this administration, and obviously they're big on nuclear. Uranium is a part of that. So Energy Fuels strategically situated. That's probably why it's been pumping. Here's what we have to look forward to for this asset. As of March 31, 2025, the last update they gave, they have no debt, and they have $215 million of working capital as of March 31, 2025. So they have hundreds of millions of dollars of capital to play with right now to invest. Their market cap is like $2 billion. So 10% of that is just pure cash that they can put to work. Net loss in Q1 2025, driven by the company's election to not sell any uranium at current prices and non-recurring reclamation costs. They didn't earn much revenue because they think uranium's too cheap to sell right now. So this is what we have to look forward to on the uranium front. Actively mining ore from 3 conventional uranium mines with very encouraging results so far. So they're producing. That's super important. A lot of these mines aren't producing anything. It's going to cost them tens, if not hundreds of millions of dollars to get uranium out of the ground. Energy Fuels is well positioned to do that. They're actively processing uranium ore at White Mesa Mill. They've entered into ore purchase agreement with third-party miner to supplement production. They're working to increase the production run rate to 2+ million pounds of uranium per year from currently operating mines, 2 additional permanent mines, alternate feed materials, and third-party ore purchases. So they're trying to produce 2 million plus pounds per year at $100 per pound, which is a very reasonable price for spot uranium. That's $200 million of revenue from uranium per year. It's in a multi-decade supply crunch, so they're very well positioned to benefit from the nuclear renaissance, from the multi-decade supply crunch in this very scarce above ground resource, and can grow their revenues. That's very positive in the mining space. Then they're advancing permitting on 3 large-scale uranium mines with potential to increase production to 4 to 6 million pounds per year in the coming years. That's $600 million at $100 per pound of uranium. So they could get up to $1 billion of revenue very, very easily. The spot price of uranium could hit $200 per pound. Then they'd be getting $1.2 billion a year just on the uranium, not on rare earth. So they're just very well positioned to capitalize on what comes next. So in 2025, they're saying their inventories currently of uranium are 2.6 million pounds. So they're sitting on over $100 million plus of uranium already. So just super well positioned. Nuclear is undergoing a renaissance. AI data centers need nuclear. Nuclear plants need uranium. Uranium's in a multi-decade supply crunch. These guys are printing uranium, so super well positioned, right? So can this asset 10x? Again, no debt, hundreds of millions of dollars on its balance sheet to play with. So well positioned. They've been grinding, working, adding value in the uranium winter. So they are just so well positioned, especially in Trump's economy. So can Energy Fuels 10x? That would take this asset to $100 per share or a $20 billion market cap. On hype alone, it's been there. Fundamentals were not as good in 2011, but it hit $63 per share. Fundamentals were not as good in 2007, but it hit $100 per share. Fundamentals could not be better for this asset. This is a growth asset, massive profits ahead, huge revenues ahead. We've seen what happened to Cameco. It's been skyrocketing. Well, Energy Fuels is another one of those ultra high quality mines. We can cover more of these mines, but obviously it absolutely can 10x. It's done it before. There's no reason to think it won't do it again. Of course, not financial advice. Don't bet the farm on it. Do your own research. Be smart about it. I'm just presenting you with information, my personal opinion. Hard to see anything slowing this company down though.